Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Um, I'm Dominicus, of course, and I just wanted to talk to you about my recent trip that I had last night, um, as a tribute to the recent supermoon, Libra. Um, so yesterday, a lot of messages. Um, so where to begin? So these mushrooms that I took last night, they were very, very intense. Like beyond what I've had before. Um, I ate them and like it didn't take no 30 minutes to kick in. They were like right off the bat kicking in. So last night, um, before before we started the ceremony, I accidentally ate them before the ceremony began, and I was so eager, just eager as fuck. So um, yeah, like I was waiting for that to kick in, and everybody else was catching up as well. And we were trying to start a fire, and like the fire wouldn't start for some reason, and we didn't think of nothing about it. And also in the background, we heard owls going off and dogs barking as if um, they were trying to warn us. So um, everybody started catching up to me during the trip, and we got the fire going for a little bit, but artificially we started it. So while we were like trying to trance out and fig- figure what the medicine was doing to us, I noticed that I was kind of like coming into like a qi gong kind of kind of like energy. Like I started doing like hand signals and like all sorts of stuff. It was just fascinating. Like when I was doing all that, it was like I was morphing, reality. Like I don't know how to explain it, dude. Like it was almost like I was like Doctor Strange and like Jax at the same time. Like instead of punching the ground, like I was doing all sorts of weird movements, and whenever I would touch the ground or just do this and that, like I noticed it would like trigger waves of energy, and like the group that I was with, they were picking that shit up, like telling me that I was an alchemist, like I was morphing shit. And at one point, um there came a time in the trip where we had we had all like linked our minds, like nobody in that fucking room had to say a fucking word, and we knew what the fuck we were thinking. It was so fascinating. Like I accident I actually had to control my thoughts because, bruh, I was with a bunch of women, right? So my thoughts thinking out loud, I was like, fuck, bro, you need to control that shit. Like, stop. Focus. So yeah, there was that. And and like my friends were one of my friends was in the restroom just like purging, just trying to get rid of all that energy, that negative energy that she had, because she was a newbie, and the medicine was calling out to her. So um, I was still doing my little movements, but at this point, I was on the floor, just like feeling shit. And there was a point where, like, while we were linked, like mentally, like to each other's minds, like wherever each one of us were at, like me, for example, I was on the floor, and like the girls could tell that, like they could see the floor too, and like the girls, one of them was in the restroom, and the other two sisters, they were also like on the table, and like I saw everything that they were seeing, and they saw the same thing I was seeing. So it was like amazing that we just like telepathically connected. And at one point, actually I skipped a little bit ahead. So um, during the trip, like there came this point where I was dancing around and just letting myself go. And my friends, they were trying to like ground themselves on the floor because they were trying to figure out what was going on, and they saw like, three wormholes or portals open up, right? So um me personally, I had saw a mothership, like as I was dancing around. Like it was like a big pink, like reddish auroric energy that I saw. And like for a moment, there was a point where I had like just stopped dancing and like felt this imposing force. And like luckily, like all the girls were feeling that imposing energy too. Like we just had to come inside from whatever was fucking trying to like bother us, because homegirl was feeling like pain in her spine. And um one of my one of the other friends was that was a newbie. She was like enjoying herself. She wasn't understanding what was going on. like like it was amazing. Like so we ended up like hurrying inside, because like it was just like an imposing energy. And like I felt like it was either cops or some kind of like crazy energy was coming for us. So we had to we had came inside, and like we even closed the blinds because it felt like something was trying to look in or get in. Like it was like a crazy energy. So you know I was still doing my little movements and whatnot, and like on the floor or whatever. One of my friends had to stop me because I was like my eyes were just like you know. So like I was looking up everywhere and shit, channeling shit. And like they had to call me because like I was getting lost in all that shit that I was doing, like morphing whatever the fuck I was doing to reality. And so we kind of chilled out for a little bit. We all sat at the table and like ate some fruits and whatnot. And there was a time where like we were all at the table, and it felt like we were jumping through different like loopholes or like different realities. And like I felt like I was in this timeline where I was like being worried about all the time or some shit, or like jumped into another reality where something else happened. It was like multiple fucking travels. It was beyond any fucking trip I've ever had before. Um, but yeah, like also outside, like me levitating just by sitting down. I was like, because I felt the fire, just like moving and shit. And then like, it was weird. Like, like, I don't know. Like, we had to come inside. Like, to me, I honestly think that whatever this coronavirus is not what we've been told it is, right? So I really think it's just a tool of fear to manipulate those to take the crown chakra. So they want they want us to live in fear. They don't want us to reach a higher level because they don't want that. They want the more people under their control, the more they could take with them. It's just it's still that dog eat world kind of thing. So, but yeah, that was a bit about my experience, and yeah, but I appreciate you all checking in and coming to the channel and hearing what I have to say and share with the world. Um, but I think there's going to be a time where um, we're gonna come into this energy like we won't need psychedelics or any of that anymore, to where like, how can I explain this? Like, we're not gonna need medicine or all these tools. Like, we have to do the work now to like be there, you know what I mean? To be ready for that power that's to come. Because some people are gonna either take it good or take it bad. Um, some people may like be scared of their own power. They might be scared of what, you know, they might go insane, you know? It's just, we have to do the work now so that way when the time comes and it's time to like unlock everything about ourselves, we'll know what to do. We'll know how to guide people who don't know what's going on. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all. I hope everyone is well, and I hope everyone um, keeps their vibrations high. Stay away from fast food restaurants, um, anything with, I hate to say it, meat, milk, all that stuff. It's all low vibrational. And it sucks for me saying this because, of course, I got to do some changes in my life. And it's just the way it is. You got to like make those efforts to be better, because if you don't do the work, someone else is doing the work, you know? Just keep them vibes high. And I've been noticing, just going to a fast food place now, like the workers there, because they create our food, right? So everyone that's scared of this whole corona shit, it's like all those people that are living in fear, just them making your food, they're putting more low vibrational energy into your food, and that's tainting you. You know what I mean? You gotta at least eat from Mother Nature. It's really what it is, because dead meat is just negative energy, low vibrational energy. Like, anything grown from the ground is good for us. It's great. It's revitalizing. We need it. Like, without this planet, we're just savages. But yeah, we should all take this time to like stop consuming alcohol, of course, because that's like draining your high vibration. It's just lowering your vibration, and you don't want to be there whenever all this shit starts to unfold. Like, if you notice police nowadays, they're just like, they're not imposing like they used to be anymore. Like you could speed down the fucking freeway like nothing nowadays, and you know, like they won't. It's not like fucking cops aren't active like they used to be or imposing. It's like whatever's going on like out there like at night, they don't want nothing to do with it. They're just, it's weird what's going on out there. So just be safe, be aware, everybody, and keep them vibrations high, because you don't know what's coming, and everything is just unexpected. you know Everything that we're living through right now is a prophetic time, and we just got to be ready and decipher messages, like, because every day we're receiving messages everywhere we go, people that we meet, you know what we consume, everything. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all. um Hope you learned something from it. I hope there was something that you grasped from it. you know Maybe this is something to come in the future, because if you think about it, this plant medicine is messenger from Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. So I hope this power that I tapped into yesterday is what we're going to be unfolding into very soon. Um, just keep your vibes high. I love you all, and stay safe out there. Love you all. Bye.